Do not be afeared. We have a joiner coming up. He's
A joiner.
he's spinning like this, so you might know who it is.
Yeah, I think I do. It's Tim. Yes, it is Tim.
It is Tim.
It,
Got Tim down there.
I'm attempting to come up. We
Let
shall
me get
see
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
what happens.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, I can see you attempting down there on the bottom of the
Yeah,
center.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Like,
I'm still fighting,
Mhm.
but long story. I don't even know if I want to get into it, but
well, I will say you're nice and clear right
Yes.
now.
well, that's
Clear.
good. But nothing's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I don't
so
know. Let me get a good look at you here. Well, yeah.
Look fine to me. Yeah.
But
well, we'll see. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
But
yeah, I've seen it where you look really fuzzy or out of
I
focus or whatever.
just to make a long story, me new internet. It took me 2 days to get it set up. I thought I had it set up. Then it turns on. It still isn't turned on. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting to get it turned on. But what I figured out, but it did let me pay my bill at least. See, I couldn't pay my bill till I
Mm-hmm.
upgraded. So I upgraded and it let me pay my bill. So I paid my bill. So now I'm using my old phone still for internet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
It's
a good
it's
thing or a bad
ridiculous.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Well,
here I am.
Well, that's
poor
good.
Ollie. Hello, Ollie. He had a bad day. He's going to
Oh,
go Rambo with the landlord.
okay.
Hmm. And me, I got a parking ticket.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
that's
what'd you
nice.
do? What'd you do,
I
Doc?
know. I didn't do anything. I parked. But I
Oh.
mean,
Well,
like, there's a pole and it has a little
Mm-hmm.
sign: no parking ahead of the pole, but parking behind the pole. I
Mm-hmm.
parked behind the pole.
Mm-hmm. And they
This
got you.
morning, yeah, this morning, like, what? The sign right there says
Mm-hmm.
parking behind the pole. I'm behind the pole. Why are you giving me a? So like I took it to the traffic officer, just and I even took a picture. Like, look, I got a picture. She says, well, we can't do it that way. Can you go home and print the picture out and fill in this form and all this kind of stuff? Yeah. I'll do all that. So I came home and did all that. Took it back and it's right here.
Okay.
They gave me a slip. They gave me a slip
mhm.
that says we will contact you in another 2 weeks
Okay.
if the certificate is overturned.
Okay. So
So
you get a knock on the door and say,
Well,
"Did you pay your ticket?"
yeah, I don't know if you can see the ticket. I don't know if this will show up or not.
I just see a ticket. That's all I
Yeah,
see.
you see that price on there?
Mm-hmm.
$80.
Whoa!
$80.
that's
For
nice.
parking?
80.
Gee.
Yeah. $80, Mick. $80. And I was parked behind the pole with the sign.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no.
I think they're looking for ticket people. Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, and when I was coming back from doing that, I happened to meet one of the neighbors here,
Mm-hmm.
and he says, "And how are you doing today?" I show him just what I showed you. I says, "I'm fighting this parking ticket." What
Mm-hmm.
parking ticket? I says, "See across the street, see where that silver car is parked? I was there last night and got a ticket."
Mm-hmm.
So like that silver car is doing the same thing I did last night. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see if he gets a ticket. So anyway, I started the fighting business. So this is what we've got to talk about tonight.
Hope they don't give you a late fee. No, it's 240. You
Oh,
know. Yeah.
yeah, I don't have much. I got a little present from Robert S.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I got one Bargoon CD, and that's all I got. That's good 15 seconds worth of content.
Well, then we're gonna give you the,
You can
we're
stretch
gonna
it.
give
You
you
can read
the,
Well,
the track listing and everything. Yeah.
I got this from Robert S. in the mail,
Oh
that is
yeah.
cool. That is cool.
The snap crackle pop thing. Yeah.
which
1973,
Mm-hmm.
two.
I'll probably put this in the background in my room. Hopefully, it'll be seen in my videos if I ever
Yeah.
make videos again.
That's pretty cool. I like that. That
So
fits you to a T.
that's great. And I talked about this in the comments on Ski Lodge last night that I passed it up, and I went back today and it was still there, and there was no line. So
Mm-hmm.
Neil
Ooh.
Sedaka,
Neil Sedaka.
what's it called? All time greatest hits. All time greatest hits, right? Every song on here is from 1962 or 1963.
It was early
I
days.
don't think that's all time.
No.
No, that's definitely wrong.
I don't think that's all time. Every song on here is from 2 years. I'm like, this is a weird compilation, but it's legit. It's RCA, it's legit. I don't know why there's only 2 years on it, but there is. But anyway, that's it.
Oh no!
You got
You
that.
got the same thing.
Yeah, every song on that's from 62 or 63.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much did you spend for yours?
99 cents.
Oh. Oh!
Oh.
You win!
Mm-hmm.
I spent a whopping $6.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I got one too. Man.
For 2 years worth of music.
So we match. Hey. And you say like that looks familiar.
Mm-hmm.
But didn't he start in the late 50s or did he start in the early 60s? But either way,
wasn't he a songwriter first?
he had more than 2 years of material though for RCA, so I don't quite get it.
Oh gosh.
And did he go back into recording in the late 60s? Early 70s or something?
Yeah, but he never quit. I mean, he was still doing stuff. He was still recording into the 60s. I don't think he was having hits anymore, but he was still recording. He never stopped.
The diary is 1958. O'Carroll's 59.
Mm-hmm.
The latest one on here is
everything I saw was from 62, 60. Okay, there is a 58. All right, I missed it. And there's a 15. Oh, there's a 62. Okay.
Yep.
I must have looked quick at the store. It goes to 63 too. Okay, so it's 58 to 63. That's not so bad.
We need volume 2.
Yes.
Or an essential, or one of those things.
Yeah. But no, that's the stuff I was looking for. So that's fine. I thought it was only 2 years. And I'm like, that's right.
Poor Ollie, he's been looking for a new Snap Crackle Pop for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I know, because of internet problems and blah blah blah. I haven't been able to do it, or I haven't been in the mood. I have to narrate. Basically, I have to narrate, and I haven't narrated yet.
Can you get a hold of Paul Freeze?
Yeah, that's what I need. I need a guest host. I've been trying for more than 10 years to get either a guest host or just a guest, and nobody wants to do it. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
I don't want to do it either.
Yeah, well, no.
I've still got a program from last year that I've never used. So like,
that whatever it was. Yeah.
But I have a friend, Mike, who kept considering it, but he always turned it down. And then another friend that was interested, and I'm like, all we gotta do is meet in a public place. I bring my CD recorder and a microphone. We have to share a microphone because I only have one, and we just sit close together. It could even be in a bar. We could sit and have a couple drinks in the corner of a bar. And we just, read off the songs and pretend we heard them and blah, blah, blah. Okay, there's one segment done. Next segment, and it would take like a half an hour, 45 minutes, and it would be done. But I could never swing it.
There is an all-time greatest hits volume 2. There is. We got to go shopping.
Yeah.
But there's only 14 songs on this one. I never liked that, you know. I mean, it's a CD. It's got 80 minutes of room on it, and you're putting 35 minutes of music on there at the
Yeah.
most.
Well, yeah.
Going,
Well, all
okay.
these early CDs are like 35 minutes.
I know, because when I make a 60s CD, I made one last night and it's really good. I really like it. Usually I can fit more than 28 songs on it usually, but I limit it to 28 because that's how much I can comfortably label it with. More than that, and it
I
gets
have to
I got
redo my
strict down to the
Cars
point where I
CD.
can't even read it.
Your what? Your Cars CD?
The Cars.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole bunch of like odd stuff.
Oh yeah.
Actually, only 12, but I know I can fit a lot more in there. But Stephen Schnee sent me a bunch more stuff, so I gotta redo this. So
Yeah, that's good.
that's a project for tomorrow. If my
That's what
computer will let me.
I was putting stuff from my computer onto a CD. That's what I was doing just before I got here for volume 2. I found a couple things that I'm like, ooh, yeah, that I wanted. I wanted my boyfriend's got a Beatle haircut by Donna Lynn. I found that on MP3. I'm like, okay, that'll work. MP3 is good enough. I try not to use MP3s on CDs, but I will if I have to. That's all I got.
What do you use? Flats?
I like Windows Media Lossless actually. Windows Lossless Media, whatever it's called. That's what I generally use. But
Volume 2 is 58 to 66.
Yeah. So you got to get 3 or 4 volumes to get everything.
Well, see, that's not going to have Laughter in the Rain and stuff.
Yeah. Bad Blood.
Or he did a soundtrack. I've been looking for this song forever. The single's really rare. I can't remember the name of the movie. It's from like 67. And it's like the Attack of the Giant Jellyfish or something like that. And he did the theme song for it. And I'm like, man, I want that record.
He was in a Canadian slasher film too, called Playgirl Killer. In like 69.
I never heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't doing much at that point in time, you know.
I think his last hit, he did a duet with his daughter. That was a big hit on the adult contemporary chart.
It was? Dig up the Billboard book.
Yeah.
No, it won't be in there, but I remember that. It was after, you know, Bad Blood and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after that, he just kind of faded away. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was around. He's on at least a couple midnight specials.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In the late 70s. Trying to be all hip. I can't remember what T-shirt he's got on. He's got on some T-shirt that has no business being on Neil Sedaka, and there's like big gold necklace on, and I'm like, what the hell is he wearing? I forget what T-shirt it is, but I'm like, what is he doing?
And then he starts beating up people in dressing rooms. So
with his bowl haircut, you know, and I'm like, he's not.
Oh, that happened too. Didn't it happen to Beatle Brad?
Yeah,
that's Brad's brother, I think, supposedly got.
I know that story. Neil was brilliant on the Gilbert Gottfried podcast. I'm not sure who is better.
I mean, he's still around. He's still alive.
Yeah, he's in his 80s. I saw some pictures of him recently.
Dirt, but he's still alive.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one I would want. The best of Neil Sedaka, 64 to 80. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like you can have this one. Which way is that?
Yeah, but all I really wanted was that one. I mean, besides the Jellyfish song, which isn't going to be on any of them, that won't get put out again until he's dead, and then somebody will put it out.
The track listing of this one is all the early stuff, and I like that.
But
that's what I wanted.
But was every song on that early CD a hit, though?
No.
Well, singles,
hit. Yeah. Breaking Up is hard to do. Old Carol.
I mean, like if it's got Calendar Girl and
Calendar Girl, that's pretty.
Way to Heaven.
Oh, that's
Right.
4.
I
got
don't
all
think King of Clowns was a hit. I don't think
Mhm.
Run Samson Run was a hit. I don't think Alice in Wonderland was a hit.
Mhm.
There's
Yeah,
3 or
but it's
4
all
on
that
here
same game now.
that weren't hits, but
Mhm.
all of the hits are on here, and it's not on
Well,
Curb. I hate Curb. Their CDs tend to sound like crap and have dropouts and stuff. And that's why I wanted this. I'm like, at least
Mhm.
it's not on Curb.
I think I saw that episode. Had a
yeah,
leisure
I think
suit.
that's the one Tim might have been talking
Yeah.
about. Here.
Did he have a
Uh,
plume? Did he have a big plume in his hat or something? Looked like
Oh, that
he
sounds
Yeah,
like
he
did.
might have had a pimp hat on, but
Mhm.
under his leisure suit was a T-shirt, and it was like the Ramones or something. It was
Yeah.
something ridiculous, and I'm like, what the heck? I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, and Helen Reddy hosted that show. See,
Oh.
people seem to love the Midnight Special, but most people don't know that Helen Reddy like hosted 50% of the
Mhm.
episodes.
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, and he was
She was.
also in that
They
other
say they
movie.
didn't have a host, but
Mhm.
they did, and it was Helen Reddy.
Yeah, he
People
actually
think Wolfman
sang.
Jack, but no, he
He
only came
sang
in
in that other
later.
movie, Playgirl Killer, if you can find it. It's really obscure. So.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, I
so if
have
you buy
on DVD the movie with the jellyfish song in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get it out of the movie. I should try because now that I use a DVD player for a CD player, it's pretty easy to
to be on
dub
YouTube,
songs
you could
from
steal it
movies
off
now.
that.
Yeah.
But if you
Really,
buy the DVD set of the Midnight Special, are you going to get a lot of Helen Reddy or what?
yeah, you do. I have, and well, I had 2 copies. I sold one. I found them
Mhm.
both at my thrift store for like 13.
Mhm.
No, I didn't. I found one at Walmart, but it was cheap. It was like $5 or something for
Mhm.
for the box set of Midnight Special. And then I found it for even cheaper at my thrift store, so I bought it
Mhm.
again.
Wait, 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 wait. I have a special guest waiting in the green room.
You do.
I
Okay.
do. Are you ready?
Yes.
Beatle
It's Brad.
Brad!
Hey, Beatle Brad, what's up?
Brad!
Let me get off because you guys got a special guest coming. So
No, 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 no. You are the special guest.
Oh, yeah.
You are
Yeah.
the special guest. The
yeah,
world,
I'm not
the world
even
famous record
ready.
store hunter or whatever. How many
yeah,
stores did you go to? 5 stores, was it?
yeah. We had 4 more to go, but we didn't make it in time.
Yes.
Jeez.
I
That's
wasn't
great.
ready.
Oh,
Um,
hi Tim
I
and
haven't
Jeff.
watched the video yet, Brad. Before you complain that I don't watch your videos anymore, I just haven't gotten to it yet.
You don't watch my videos anymore.
No,
No,
no, but
I have
it's started. It
three videos
started.
in a queue, and yours is one of them.
Oh,
Thank you.
Tim,
Yeah,
Brad's video is star-studded.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
yeah,
Yes.
I
Yeah,
will be
you got
watching it
Tommy
later this
Burton.
evening, but I have not watched it
yeah.
yet.
I'm sorry. It's a little long. I mean, I tried to edit it as well as I could, but it's a
Which is
little
why
long.
I haven't watched it. I'll see a bunch of videos every day when I start to get time to watch videos, and I generally watch them in order of length.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't watched yours yet.
Yeah, yeah, it's got Tommy Burton and Sam St. John. Since when is Sam St. John your neighbor? I thought he was.
He lives several states over, and the other guy, Ross, he flew in from Texas to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, I didn't know who Ross was, but I'm going like, I don't think Sam St. John belongs in that area.
No, Sam's real far. So is Tommy.
Mhm.
Tommy's somewhat close, but not real close. But yeah, we'll have to get
Yeah,
Doc in next year.
He's gone out and do some
Tommy's in one of
shopping.
the Carolinas, isn't he?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Well,
everybody else is like, I don't think they belong in this area.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was expecting Robert P. to show up.
yeah. I kind of wish he came. He actually came a couple days later.
Oh,
So
Can
thank you for the CD. Definitely, Doc.
oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's too bad the booklet wasn't in it, but
Here we
what
go.
to do?
Oh,
There
yeah.
it is. Look, people, look.
Yeah,
It's
Elvis.
Elver Presner.
Elvis
The heart.
Presley, the frozen food section.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Mhm.
And I
Great
did not have
TV.
this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's okay. Maybe when you know the CDs are missing, but that's okay.
What? Oh no!
Mhm.
Yeah. But then I seen somebody put up
I'm
a
kidding.
video that says coming this Christmas season, the Elvis Christmas things. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Isn't that going to be the same thing as what the Brad's got right
He
there?
put those out almost every year. There's a different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. It's
They
like,
leave
well,
one or
Christmas,
two
yeah.
songs off on CD, you know,
Right.
and it's a different song every time, and you know they do.
I
What
don't
they do.
want to blow it for your viewers, but I think actually what they're going to do for the Elvis one this year for Christmas, it's a secret, but don't tell anybody. It's going to
Okay.
be on Laserdisc.
Ooh,
What?
Oh, awesome.
What? Laser disc.
I was watching a Laserdisc earlier today.
Were you? Yeah. See, Tim and I are the only ones that have got Laserdisc. That's why I said it because I know
Yeah.
Tim's got
Yeah.
one.
I watched The Knack and How to Get It, which is the movie that
Oh.
Richard Lester made
Oh,
between Help and How I Won the War.
Mhm.
oh, that's great. Yeah, that's a good
Mhm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. Definitely. Let me see if I've got. Well, I've got the Knack. Actually, that was a different one. I was going to show that Laserdisc. Yeah.
We have a question for you, Brad.
Oh, what's the question? Hey.
The question is, do you have any Beatle memorabilia in your bathroom?
Oh, that's a.
That's a good question.
Mhm.
You know,
Like
I
in the
don't.
back of the toilet seat or something, you know.
No, I don't. I
Hanging
share
from
with
the shower rod.
Mrs. Beatle Brad, and she's like, "No, we're only keeping it to."
Oh no.
You don't have like Beatle trivia toilet paper or anything?
Yeah.
Beatles shower curtains. No, I don't have
Yeah.
any bathroom ones.
That would be amazing, you know. Like you go into the bathroom and you're just like surrounded by the Fab Four.
Yeah.
Too much, too much.
Yeah.
Too much
Take it
info.
all away.
See, I
Stop it
showed this, which I
Yeah,
can't
that's
believe
cool.
I called it
Ooh.
Can't believe I called it Magical Mystery Tour instead of the anthology.
Mhm.
That was crazy. I don't know. I just got caught up in the moment. But anyway, I got that one with the frame, Tim.
Yeah, with the frame.
Yeah, with the frame.
What was that?
That was kind of slid, and then I got this one in
Yeah.
the frame.
That's for the album or the CD.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Legend
Mhm.
album.
Mhm.
I got both of them for $25.
Wow.
Each. Wait, each are 25 total.
Yeah, I talked the guy into it, and as I
Yeah.
did in my other video, that was a bargain
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
was that $25 each or $25 for the pair?
for the pair
For the
For the
boat.
pair, $12
no tax.
each. Whoa.
and no tax.
Mhm.
Bargain! Yes.
Oh yeah.
We have a winner.
Ding ding ding. Yes. Very good.
Let me go get something else here.
Okay. Go right ahead.
So I'm here, but I'm not.
Okay.
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 So please keep your things down to a loud roar.
Yeah, we will. We will.
We'll just wait.
We will
Yeah,
wait. Beatle Brad will be right back.
yeah, really. Please hold on.
Yes.
Hold all calls.
Hold
We
all
should-
calls to a minimum.
We should have had Tim do it because he's got the announcer voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have an announcer voice.
Yes,
I don't
you
care what
do.
anybody says.
You're second to Stephen Schnee for announcer voice.
No, I don't.
But
I'm
in
sorry.
the meantime, look, there's Calvin W. Bowes. He's sleeping. He's working 10 hours days all.
What's
But
up,
he hasn't
Calvin?
said hi to Jeff lately.
Mhm.
Hello, Jeff. Yeah.
Hello.
Cool.
Hi, JF. Yeah,
Hello.
friend of mine, he worked at a radio station. He had kind of like a high voice. He
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, this is just great." He starts sounding like Michael Jackson, and then he get on the radio. He goes, clears his throat. He goes, "And now for the weather." His voice is real
Yeah.
deep. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Where'd that come from?"
hmm
Okay, this is for Tim.
Uh-oh.
Tim's
Uh-oh.
turn.
Here you go.
Oh, just
Oh,
like the neck.
there you go.
Live at Carnegie Hall. Ooh.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pull away. But
Oh, wait, that's a laser disc. Oh,
it's a
that's a
laser
live
disc.
performance.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's a laser disc. So it's a
Mhm.
performance
Ooh, live.
live.
Yes. Yes, I
So
am the third
Yes,
muffin.
he
Yes.
is.
It must be live. If it's from then, it must be live in like Japan or
Oh,
Europe or
okay.
somewhere.
yeah. Jeff would like this
Because
one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Live. Go
there's,
ahead. I'm sorry, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
there's this weird story about the Knack, and that their manager had sent them overseas for like months, the entire time that album was riding high. They didn't make their national American television debut until 1996.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, they were off in Europe and Japan and all over the place, and by the time they got back it was kind of over.
Wow.
Yeah.
Since you mentioned Japan, here's a Japan one. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mary Poppins?
Mary
Yeah, from
Poppins.
Japan.
Do they talk like this?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all like, "Hey, Mary Poppins, you need to come
Oh.
here."
Yeah.
Oh, Mary Poppins!
I bet it has, I bet it
The
has
Sex
subtitles.
Pistols movie. My Sex Pistols movie is
Godzilla, Mary Poppins.
Hmm. Oh, that's I remember
Oh,
that
that's a
concert.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
That's a laser disc.
Now,
And then
are you going to tell us how much you spent on these?
I've been buying these over the years, but you know, for your viewers who don't know what laser discs are, there you go.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Wow. I can see myself.
I know, isn't that great?
Wow.
I know Tim and I are about the only ones that have laser discs. It's fun.
The Knack was so huge back in, what was that, 78?
That's
79,
what
I
I paid
think.
for that one.
They only had like how many? Like 3 albums, 4 albums, something like that. The Knack.
3 albums, wasn't it?
3. Okay. Yeah.
well, three in their initial period, and then there's
Mhm.
2 or 3. I think there's 3 more. They got back together, and I think
Oh,
there's
okay.
3 more.
Okay.
Then we got the Knack, the anthology, and then they got the Knack Get Back, and then the anthology or the Knack Abbey Road, and
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's a demos album. Their demos album is really good, actually.
Oh,
I
mhm.
really.
I think that's good too. This is actually an excellent on Laserdisc.
Oh yeah, I used to have the VHS.
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
think that one stops in 1985, but it's a good biography of the early years.
Yeah, the music ones are crazy of how expensive they've gotten. And this is like a demo.
Oh yeah.
All laser discs have gotten expensive. The days of going on eBay and finding $4 laser discs are long gone.
Make me smooth. That's it. That's it. I got more, but I won't show them to you.
More.
I'll just show one because the one I was talking about.
The Knack.
The Knack and how to get it.
Oh, look, there's Mr. Beatles Pro. Hey.
Oh.
And
Several.
he's the same guy. This is the same actor that was with Lennon in How I Won the War.
Is it really?
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the star. This guy starred in How I Won the War.
Mm-hmm.
He was actually the star, not Lennon.
Wow, that's cool. That's really
I
cool.
forget his name. I'm sure it's right on here.
I was going to say
Michael Crawford.
Yeah.
Michael
Oh
Crawford.
yeah. He was a famous Broadway guy. He did a bunch of live
And
stuff. Mm-hmm.
my disc is still in my player, so it's
He did. I think he did the Phantom of the Opera. He was one of the Phantoms.
Yeah, and this movie won like the award for best film at the Cannes Film Festival in 1965.
Oh wow, that's very neat.
It was a big deal.
No, Ollie, no.
Yeah.
We don't do Barbara Ann thingies.
Yeah, that's
Then I just got this.
Ooh.
What do we got here?
Yeah.
It's a promotional poster.
Yes,
Ooh, look at that.
that will be looking good in the frame too.
Yeah, because it's all
Mhm.
curly, like I said, at
Yeah.
the top and bottom. So, it's
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah, it should be a Three Stooges poster
yeah.
because it's all curly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very
neat.
curly. Yes.
Here, 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 here.
Yeah, to Mr. Food Pro, I left a link down there if you'd like to come up and join the fun.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
think you've ever been on.
Yeah.
I've had him
Yeah.
on once. I have
Mhm.
had him on once.
Come on down.
Sure, yeah, sure. So like, follow the linky, and you can
Be a
tell
part
us
of it.
if you've got
We talked
Neil
about Neil
Sedaka.
Sedaka. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the album of the day.
It is.
Oh wow.
I don't have it, but those two guys do.
What? No, you gotta. Everybody's gotta have one of these.
I have to buy one.
Trying,
Yeah.
trying to see which one it is. What is it?
Oh, it's
All-time greatest hit.
Yeah. All-time greatest hits of that guy.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, no, I
Him.
don't have
Neil
that guy.
Sedaka.
Him. Yeah.
Neil Sedaka, your favorite. He's your favorite. We know.
I know. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mr.
It
Mayo.
comes with a
That's
nice
good.
booklet. You got this in the
Oh.
front and this in the
Mhm.
back, and on the inside you got all of this to look at on the inside.
Oh.
Wow. Look at all
No
that.
Not
Not
a good
expensive
liner notes.
spares for this.
That's
This
too
is
much
from Such and
information.
Such's album, and
A
that
lot
was
of,
from
lot of
Such and
reading. You
Such's
can sit,
album.
listen to the CD
Yeah.
and read all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Take your CD booklet to the toilet and just.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
glad
no,
to be
Oh
honest.
no!
To be honest, I'm glad when they do this. I hate it when they just stick in one single slice of paper because as soon as you open the door, it's gonna fall out.
Yeah.
And I hate that. At least if it's double sided like this, it's gonna stay in there for the most part. So I hate just one little slice of paper in there.
Yeah. Did you guys hear the news about Ringo's coming out with a new EP in October?
Yeah.
Yes, it was George
Yeah,
Harrison. Is coming out
And-
in-
hardly way.
Yeah. George Harrison reissues next month.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Mhm.
George Harrison,
Yeah.
like we're ready for more. I mean, golly,
Yeah.
right.
know.
So everybody who thought, what? No Beatles merchandise?
What are they doing by George?
yeah.
They just did his Warner Brothers catalog not that long ago. I'm assuming it's the Apple stuff, but
I think it's
just
the
did all
later
things
stuff.
must pass.
I know.
I don't know what they need to do.
What do you think they'll do, Jeff?
It's a bunch of them on album, and there's 3 or 4 of them. I think it's like Living in the Mirror World, Dark Horse, and Extra Texture, and the George Harrison album. Yeah, from '79. It's an interesting choice, but they're not reissuing the other 2 best ofs. Yeah, the best of.
But I'm with Tim.
Yeah.
I
agree.
Put it out again. I mean, I'm totally with you on that.
Yeah.
You know what they should do? They should come up with, and I'm serious about this.
Mhm.
Take the best of George Harrison, but redo it and put
Yeah.
12 to 14 actual George songs on it from his Capitol, his Apple, his EMI period.
Mhm.
So through 75, put Don't Let Me Wait Too Long on there. Isn't it a pity?
Mhm.
Apple Scruffs, whatever they want to throw on there. Ding
Hopefully
dong.
they can find
And
12
just
to
make a
14
nice
songs
single
in that
disc,
period.
Capital version, EMI
Olympic
version of
material
George's
world,
greatest
all that kind of stuff. Give me love, give me peace on earth, all those.
Yeah.
That would make more sense, I think. And
It
what would be
would.
really cool is if they put out a DVD of the whole Japan concert with him and Clapton, because it's available. I mean, I've got it. It's a pro shot too,
Mhm.
and it's fantastic. I mean, I don't know why they don't put it out.
Mhm.
I don't know. I've seen very little Japan footage. Most of the footage I've seen from that is actually the one show they did in England. They shot that too. There's that whole show.
Yeah,
is
there's a
too.
whole DVD of that as well at the Royal
one
Albert
of those
Hall.
2 should come out. I don't care which one, but one of them should come out.
Japan would be. I mean, Japan's fantastic because there's even a press conference beforehand with Clapton and George, and I love it because George says, one of the interview people, one of the girls in the back of the crowd says, "Have you heard from Paul?" And George says, "No, the only time I hear from Paul is when he's got a new album out and he wants to promote it." The crowd all got, like, ooh, George slamming Paul, It's
Not
like,
fired.
yeah. So, and then that and the other news with Paul and Ringo and Dolly Parton, which I think the song is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's
okay.
horrible. I think it's just typical. I think it's just modern pop. They take these things now and they run them through so much technology that they're perfect, and they take all the personality away. I mean, listen to any record from the last 20 years almost that was recorded for a major label and try to find even one mistake on it. And mistakes make they make it, personal. They make it interesting. They give it personality. Everything now is just dead.
That's why I like some of the Beatles' early stuff, because even the albums, there's mistakes on some of the German pressings, and it's just great,
There's mistakes on all kinds of Beatles stuff. It's great.
Yeah, and I love it.
I mean, a lot of people have never noticed both that the album version and the single version of Yellow Submarine are different.
Yeah.
They both have a mistake. On the single, they tried to correct the mistake, but they failed. So if you listen to the last verse of Yellow Submarine on the album, Ringo actually sings "In Our Yellow Club Marine." They let it go because it had a great vocal take. And then they caught it. So then they put it out as a single. They took an S from somewhere else in the song and they tried to put it in there. And he actually says "slubmarine." They couldn't get rid of the L. So he actually says "In Our Yellow Submarine."
He's slurring his speech.
Ringo was drunk
that kind
day.
of stuff. And you won't find anything. Everything is perfect now. And it's all auto-tuned. You don't hit any sour notes anymore. You don't, lifeless, just nothing.
Life was easier or something.
Oh yeah, back then.
Well, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a commercial break. So stay tuned after this message, okay?
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
5 for 90, large bites, new harsh lolly. Especially for girls. Luscious strawberry vanilla flavor.
Smooth choc coating with crunchy hundreds and thousands. Definitely fab for sixpence.
Ooh,
That was
6
good.
Wow!
Yeah, new commercial.
Wow.
Yeah.
If only she could eat it.
What amazes me is that Parker can drive with his head turned and past the ice cream bar back. It's just that's some pretty amazing puppeteering right there.
And it'd be interesting if they had a wreck. They had a puppet wreck run into a lorry.
Watch where you're going.
Yeah. No. That's it. Yeah.
And you know how Jerry Anderson loves Whoops. Sorry. That's the end of the what do they call that car? There's a name for that car.
Bentley? Is it a Bentley? Is it a Bentley?
I can't think of it. There is a name for it.
It's kind of a main Rolls Royce. It's supposed to be like a Rolls, but it's
is it
but
a
no,
Fab?
it had a name. I can't.
Yeah.
Is it a Fab?
Penelope?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that it? Penelope?
Is it Fab something?
Yeah.
I
Somebody Google what the car was named.
Yeah, really. Maybe we get one of your viewers to
when
answer.
they did that awful movie, like 15 years ago, whenever it was, they actually made that car. And they had it on Top Gear, and they drove it. And they're like, this is the most horrendous thing we've ever driven in our lives.
I missed that episode.
I did use Pearl Drops because I wanted the whitest teeth ever. Pearl Drops in the tiny little squeeze bottle will give you the best smile ever, and I never really did. I think I always got have one.
Yeah, I may have used it briefly too. Mm-hmm.
I seem to remember Fab in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fab One.
Fab 1 might be it.
Mhm.
I think that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
They
Ollie and
made that
Abdul.
car,
Yes,
and it
thank
was
you.
because
what was it?
it has two sets of front wheels on each side. They're
Okay.
How do you
it's
steer the damn
impossible to
thing?
drive it, steer it. They're going, it's horrible.
I don't know. Should we check out the other one? I've got two new commercials.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Let's see
Oh,
some more ads.
okay. Get ready for the
Okay.
second commercial. Here we go.
Emergency! We're under attack!
Fire News Zoom. Zoom, the big ice lolly with 3 flavor stages. And exciting new picture cards, free. Zoom.
Wow.
Wow.
D.
I want to go get
Looks
one.
good. Yeah, those
What
look
is
good.
D? What is D in British money? What is that?
Oh no.
It's pence, I think, believe it or not.
Mhm.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the die cast you guys were talking about with the.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna
There we go.
test,
I'll
Go
go get
ahead.
it. I'll go get it.
we're
I
gonna
love it.
test out the viability of the Fab One right here.
Okay.
Okay. The blonde model on the Pro Drops commercials had Dan. Yeah, because like this is white as my shirt, and I think it even went a
Right.
ding. I said, I
Now-
want that.
Yeah, don't
So-
forget now that blonde was a puppet, so
No, not
Yeah.
in Pro Drops. No,
Okay. Oh, okay.
no,
Oh,
no,
it was the other thing. Okay.
no. Like it's just a little tiny squeeze bottle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember it.
And you had to fill. And another one that I used to buy was Aqua Fresh. Only because when it came out, it was striped. Ooh,
Oh yeah. Okay.
it was tasty too. We'll talk about toothpaste. Well, Brad finds his Fab One. We'll see if both front wheels turn. If
Now
not,
they
that
have all kinds of flavored toothpaste. They tried it on the Tri Channel. I think it was last week,
Mhm.
and they were like, it's fine, but I think you want your toothpaste minty. I mean,
Yeah.
chocolate flavored toothpaste. It just leaves a weird taste in your mouth.
My brother's a dentist, so they tried a new dental floss. You were talking about it was dental floss gum. It was absolutely
Yummy.
horrible.
It's
Okay,
sticking
Okay,
to
Brad.
the
Here we go. Yes.
Brad, the car.
Ta-ta!
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
Yes, this is a there's corgi die cast. Well, this is a dinky die cast, and the front opens up and there's a missile that comes out.
Oh,
Which
okay.
that comes out in the other one, and then this slides back.
Wow. You open
That's-
my front, and the missile comes out too.
Oh, okay.
This is original though. This is from the late '60s. But see, there's the two wheels. But yeah, this is actually very
Yeah.
collectible.
Mhm.
How heavy is that?
Yeah, it's got some weight. I mean, it's all heavy metal. Man.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's heavy metal. It's like
Heavy metal.
Like the-
Yeah,
Look at
that's,
Parker sitting in the
Black
middle.
Sabbath
That's
car.
weird.
isn't that cool?
It
That's iconic for an automobile.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, there's here. I'll take the roof off. There's the two people.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Look, she's got a lolly.
I
Yeah.
know. Hey.
Lady Penelope never goes anywhere without a lolly.
Right.
Not the lolly, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you knew I would have one.
Well, if you watch a heap of great movie trailers, that's pretty decent, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
A lot of the movie trailers are better than a lot of the movies. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it depends on what you're talking about.
yeah, yeah.
Brad, would you like to tell
I don't
Dan
know.
about Lisa Welchel?
About who?
Lisa Welchel, the collector's corner girl or whatever it's called.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. I've submitted my application twice and all of that, and they did get back to me, and they just said, you're on the books.
Yeah. So then they went and did some pinball guy instead, or some Rolling Stones guy instead.
Mhm.
So I don't know. You know, I mean, I don't know.
Film or Fab One.
But no, I hope
You want to get her to your house and like instantly. You have
No.
you have to be a collector of facts of life memorabilia, and she'll be
I've
like,
got an album. I got an album.
They did that.
I've got
I
an
think they
album
did that a few weeks ago.
Mhm.
They had screen used costumes or whatever. So like, oh, you got my dress, you know, like, oh, jeez, whatever.
You
Yeah, I've got the Beatles show up on my channel. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
Monkey Show.
Doc
Yeah,
did
I
both
got
of those.
two of them. No,
Wait,
that's a true story. That's a true story. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the show that Lisa will do about Bargoons.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. You can take it to all those record stores you went to.
Yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
And I even did a video on Bargoons too.
Yes, you did. There's this guy on there. I don't. What? He was hideous. Oh, who is? Oh,
He was serving jail time somewhere, so you know.
probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what was it? He had a whole slew of stuff like for $1 a piece and stuff.
I got so many CDs, and they're all like, and there were other ones, a part of that CD collection. I could have gotten more. I wish I kind of did, but I mean the whole thing for like $22 and no tax.
Estate sale, yes.
Mhm.
I was
But
very happy.
like these Time Life thingies, like those are pretty reasonable. Or
Yeah, they're not bad.
Yeah, double CDs.
yeah,
Mhm.
but $1 a piece. Like what?
The karaoke one's terrible.
Well, I would expect that.
Yeah.
I was
there
kind of
was
like,
a couple. One was like half karaoke. I can't remember what it was. One was a
Half
2-disc
karaoke.
set, and disc 2 was like karaoke.
Yeah.
The other one was like maybe it was a Monkeys one. I can't remember.
Yeah, the second disc of the Monkeys was a karaoke. That's right.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
grab
but-
the mic. Doc's like, hey, a monkey.
but what I don't like about Collector's Call is that the person has so much stuff, but they only seem to concentrate on maybe 4 or 5 things.
Yeah.
And they'll stand across the room and wait, I want to see that. They'll never come back to it.
Yeah.
So like I kind of have a beef with Lisa there.
And then throughout the whole show, they keep showing, well, we're going to put this up against the collector and see if he wants it, see if he wants this. You know, here we go. This is what we're going to do.
To me, that's a show just for people that don't have YouTube.
Mhm.
I guess.
She could see way better stuff on YouTube than that.
Yeah.
But no. They weren't overpriced. They were like $1 a piece. They were very good bargain.
Yeah, dollar for 2 CDs. That's, you know, especially
Yeah, I
for
think
top
that
line.
was strong. Did I ever
You
watch
wanna
Canadian Kickers? I don't think so.
And I'm not saying Brad doesn't have an amazing Beatles collection, but you want to see an amazing Beatle collection, watch that Polygram auction guy when he was at that guy from France's house.
Yeah.
Crap.
France.
Holy crap.
He's got an unbelievable collection. I know the one you're talking about. I mean, he's almost I've seen it.
Yeah, just
Unreal. And he's like me. He goes, this is from Spain and Germany.
drawers of 45s of
You
stuff
can
that
do
you'll
the same thing.
never,
Look,
ever
Venezuela.
see
Yeah.
in your lifetime. You know, oh yeah, I've got 3 copies of that. You know, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. That's incredible.
You see at the end of Brad's video where he has all his friends with him. They're all on the front porch. They don't get in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the front door. Yeah.
What? I got nothing in my pockets. What? I don't think so.
Can I get a glass of water, Mr. Slater? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I've had some trouble once or twice.
You can get in Brad's house, but you got to empty your pockets into the little basket and then walk to
Yeah.
the detector, and you got to do that on your way out too.
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
yeah.
I think he's got one of those things you walk through.
One of those
You know,
things.
the
Then we have a pat
Exactly,
down and
exactly, like the airport. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Metal detector or Beatles detector or something. And eat. Oh, empty your pockets. Yeah, I've got bubblegum curds. Got the
Yeah.
Fab one.
Mhm.
Got all this kind of stuff. Yeah.
My first Beatle Fest, not first one, but one of the recent ones I went to, up in New York a couple of years
Mhm.
back. I took all of the stuff that I bought. I brought a suitcase for it, which I actually did because I wanted to pack it and wrap it up really well and all that kind of stuff. And I went through the security thing with my bag, and the lady's like, "What do you think you're doing?" Because I set the alarm off, and they pulled me to the side, real calmly. They didn't cause any commotion, and she goes, "What do you think you're doing, bringing that through?" And I said, "Well, I'm a Beatles collector, and I didn't exactly want." And then they go, "Well, step aside," and the guy, he unzips it, and police and all that, and so
We
embarrassing.
got a live one here.
Yeah, we got a live one.
Yep. Keep your eye on this one.
My
And of
wife's
course,
like, I'm not with him.
remember the
Just-
fun you had bringing the wallpaper home?
Yeah,
England?
yeah.
Mhm.
You were almost thrown in the pokey.
I came real close actually.
Yeah.
Go walking through with it, and they're like, "What do you think you're doing?"
Oh look, questions. Oh Tim, where does your collection go when you pass?
I won't know. I'll be
Yeah.
dead. I will have no idea.
Has
Jimmy,
anyone ever seen Alda Nova when he was part of the Beatlemania tribute band? I don't know.
I don't think so. I remember
I
him.
gotta say no.
He came out in the early
Tim,
80s.
do you have any brothers and sisters?
I have a brother and a sister. They're not interested.
I couldn't remember. I think I remember you saying you had.
I'm a twin. I have a twin brother, and I have a younger sister.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
I
we could be seeing double right now, but maybe another
Doublemint
day.
twins.
Yeah,
Doublemint My sister's great. I've got an older sister, and she's like, "And you're on inner tube? No, not inner tube. It's YouTube. No, that's not it. Give me a minute. I'll think."
Inner tube. Oh.
I remember reading Harvey comic books in the barber's shop.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
me and my brothers would go in. So like, you'd sit in the chair like, oh look, comic books, and look, it's Little Dot and Hot Stuff, and ew, Casper, ew.
Oh wow.
But they did suck. They did suck. I know. There's two Tims.
Two Tims.
No, there's not two Tims.
Okay.
Is it Tim and
My
Tom?
parents had more imagination than that. Just
Okay.
about much more, but a
Mm.
little.
Tim killed the bad Tim.
Is it Tim and Tom?
Yep.
Hi! I win.
It's all the imagination they could come up
Yeah,
with.
Tim and Tom.
I meant to ask you, Tim, did you ever see the episode of Sam and Terry where there were two, it was Elvis Presley and his brother? Did you ever see that episode? And the let's see, how's it go? They were both out playing as kids, and the brother knew that Elvis was kind of, getting a little popular, and so he, they were playing on the playground, and he hit him with a rock and killed him and buried him in the playground. It was a real bizarre movie, and so
Yeah.
the brother became Elvis and kind of took the identity of.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, but I read a book once about it's called Unknown Legends, I think. I've read several books like this, so don't quote me. It might not be that book, but it's an interesting story. It's the last story in the book where the author of the book gets this clue. He's like, go to Vegas and go to this after hours gambling place. You'll have to knock on the door and give a password, and you got the password. And he's like, go look at the guy at like the dice table or wherever he was, right? So the guy does this and he looks up and he's just like, because it was Elvis. And but so here's the story. Okay. Everybody knows the story. Elvis was a twin, but his brother supposedly died at birth. Well,
Mhm.
one story is, and I kind of believe this, it explains Elvis sightings, it explains a hell of a lot of things. That Elvis was a twin, but his brother didn't die at birth, but his parents were poor. So they gave one of the twins to relatives to raise, which parents
Oh,
would give other children, but you don't really do it with a twin. You know, you shouldn't. That's like considered not cool.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they gave one of the kids to a relative to raise, and then Elvis becomes popular. Blah blah
Mhm.
blah. So the twin has to spend a lot of his life like down low and hiding, and he changed his name to Esau Smith,
hmm.
which Esau is the unrecognized brother, I guess, in the Bible, you know. And he's in this gambling joint, and the guy talks to him, and he brings him back to his apartment, and he's like, you know, I made a couple records. And he gives the guy a copy of the 245s that he made. Apparently, they've both been comped on Australian rockabilly CDs. I've been looking for these for years. And the guy said he got home and he put one on, and he said, my mouth just dropped open and my eyes bulged out, and I just nodded my head. And that's how he ends the story. So
Really?
apparently, this guy not only looked like Elvis, but sounded exactly like Elvis as well.
Mhm.
And
Oh my.
apparently, both the 45s were really good, but they went
Oh.
nowhere. And but it explains so much. If Elvis had a surviving twin brother, that
Mhm.
would explain a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
I
So I
love
don't
that
totally
story.
believe that story.
Uh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
only a rumor. It's only a rumor. Let's talk to the people over there. There. What was a lousier show, Holmes and Yo-Yo or Small Wonder? Ooh,
Small
ooh.
Wonders.
Yeah.
I don't know either of those
I
shows.
liked Holmes and Yo-Yo. I remember watching that. I liked it. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah. One
bad.
of them was a robot or something.
Yeah, Yo-Yo
Yeah.
was the
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
Mhm. But the problem with Small Wonder was it actually lasted more than a season, so that the little girl grew up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they had to explain why the robot was growing. Like, oops.
But Holmes
Uh,
and Yo-Yo, they've got YouTubes of them out there. I mean, there's all kinds of the episodes out there,
Mhm.
Tim.
well, the
If you're
problem is, I
I'm
I wasn't
not
interested, so I
really
didn't.
interested.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Uh,
I have enough
oh,
stuff to watch.
that
Mhm.
all that's going to the Goodwill, I imagine. Yeah. Uh,
what's going to Goodwill?
all my CDs over there. Yeah. Tim, can you get Tom to be a co-host on Snap Crackle Pop?
No, he
No,
couldn't be less interested. He
no.
does listen, though. He does listen, but he couldn't be less interested in
We
being
need
Mhm.
on.
money first.
Yeah. Do you remember Butch Patrick in a movie where it starts off like live action, but then he has a daydream and he's living in an animated animal jungle? I have
No,
an idea what it might be.
Sounds
Dan,
like
no,
sounds like Lidsville.
no. I think it's Ricky Tikki Tavi.
Okay.
I think.
Mhm.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I remember that or not.
It's either that or the Phantom Toll Booth.
Mhm.
It's one of them. I don't know if Dan has the answer. We'll hear it.
Yeah.
No, nobody's gonna buy Holmes and Yo-Yo. Get out. Uh,
Unless they get the Blu-ray coming out.
Yeah.
no, I've got two seasons of Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
ooh, I liked that show.
I liked that show too. Like it's only $5 in like a cutout bit for two
Oh
seasons. So
wow.
I took them both.
Oh yeah. Well, part of the reason I liked it was the return of Melanie Chardoff, but that wasn't the only reason I liked
Oh
it.
wow, yeah, yeah, that's right. She was in that, wasn't she? I forgot about
Yep.
that. Melanie
Yep.
Chardoff.
Well, you know,
Melody Charda.
one of those YouTube channels I watched had a thing about the Ferris Bueller TV show.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I barely remember, and they were comparing it all through the video to Parker Lewis. Like, here's what Ferris Bueller did. Here's what Parker Lewis did. Oh boy, did Ferris Bueller suck, as
Yeah.
a TV show. So like,
The-
like Parker Lewis did it so much better to have like a high school comedy type thing.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
Parker Lewis was based on a movie. A lot of people don't
Mhm.
know this.
The Phantom Tool Booth. Okay.
Phantom Tool Booth. Yeah.
It
Parker
was,
was my
an
second.
early '80s movie called High Noon, and Parker Lewis was kind of stolen from that.
Yeah.
film.
I like Fridays.
Yeah,
I,
but
I liked the Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the movie. That was
well,
a
the
good
movie
one.
was great, but the TV show was terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
but-
and Parker Lewis, if I remember, I haven't seen it since it was actually on, so it's been a long, long time. But if I remember, Parker Lewis is one of these shows that changed in like the second season.
Mhm.
Suddenly, was it third?
Third.
Suddenly, the
Yeah.
big guy that wound up on ER, he was like their enemy and was always trying to beat them up and stuff. And suddenly, he's
Mhm.
like one of the gang and like their best friend, from what I can remember. I'm
Wow,
like,
that's
how
funny.
did that happen?
That's funny.
But yeah, he wound up being like the main orderly on ER.
Oh, okay.
that
That's
guy.
what it looks like.
Oh,
Okay, I've
wow.
seen it.
Look at that. Doc's
I've seen
got
it.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, $5 in the cutout bin. I said, yeah, I'll take.
Oh, I thought you ran out to the store and got him just now,
So
No, no.
have you watched them yet?
Oh yeah, I've had
Oh,
these
okay.
for quite a while.
Okay.
But there's even audio commentaries on here. No joke.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes them better. Yeah.
But the thing is too that, like Tim was saying, like they changed the character of Kubiak. Well, I guess he was too lovable to be mean, so they
Okay.
kind of made him. But
Well,
the
he
third,
wasn't lovable in the first season. He
No,
was
no,
pretty
he wasn't,
mean
no.
in the first season.
no, but like he was meant to be the school bully.
Yeah, exactly.
But I guess he was
Yeah.
just too lovable to be a bully, so they just kind
Yeah.
of made him be a big jock type.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, when he
But the
was on
third-
ER, he was the nicest guy on the show, basically.
Yeah, but the third season they revamped the thing. It was just Parker Lewis.
Mhm.
I think they changed some of the characters, or they wrecked it in the third season. So
Yeah, they
Like the first-
do that to a lot of shows. This show
Yeah.
I really like, but I won't talk about it because people will go, "Oh, that was a terrible show, and that's a chick show," and so I'm not going to talk about it. But they lost one of the main actors, and I think it was season 4, but it might have even been season 3, where they
Mhm.
completely overhauled it and ruined it, and that was it. And that was, yeah.
yeah,
Might
I
have
don't
hung on
remember.
for 5 seasons, but I'm not going to talk about it.
It was a
I
lousy show.
don't know what Bean's backstory is. But yeah,
Yeah, I
Parker
don't
Lewis
really-
makes Ferris Bueller. Well, Parker Lewis was pretty much a cartoon, really. You know, like
I said, there's a film called High Noon that used a lot of the same sort of techniques and stuff that Parker Lewis would use. I mean, you remember Parker Lewis had like a lot of like weird cameras would pull in and things would shift and time shift.
sound
That's
effects.
what High Noon did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that show's not so bad. Mayberry RFD. It's okay. Yeah.
Probably Mama's Family might work a little better.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Mm.
Oh, I think Mayberry RFD is way more boring than Mama's Family. I'm not saying it's worse. It's just more boring.
Mhm.
I think Mama's Family is worse. But
I think Maude was more boring than that.
Ooh, I got season 1 of Maude the other day for like $1.
Man,
Mhm.
Fuck.
wow. Yeah.
I wouldn't have paid more. No, it was 50 cents, I think. I think it was half price. I think it was
I'll
50
leave that
cents.
alone. I
Yeah.
could say why, but that's okay. I'll leave it.
Mhm.
I think it was only 50 cents. So,
Well,
Yeah. I hear in real life, she's a really nice lady. So
in real life, she's thick.
she's a really nice lady. She's nothing like the character she plays.
Yeah.
Um,
In real life, she's dead.
Oh, I know that, but I mean, she
What?
was a really nice lady. Yeah,
What?
she's
Yeah.
I
been
didn't know
gone
that.
for quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I get Phyllis in my head. Um. Um.
The
Oh.
Golden Girls.
Yeah. What's Maud's name?
B.
the
Arthur.
Arthur.
B. Arthur. Yeah.
Yeah.
B. Arthur's dead. Yeah.
Betty,
Yeah.
Betty White being a part of all of that. Betty, my mom and dad had retail stores, and Betty White was one of our customers that came in about once a month.
Mm-hmm.
She came
Big
in a lot.
question. We got a big question from Mr. Beatlesboro there for Brad. Hey, just curious, how often do you clean your collection?
How often do I clean my what?
Yeah, your collection. Do you
Your
get the
Oh,
stuff.
stuff
collection. Oh, I try to do it. Oh gosh, I mean, I try to do it at least once a month. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow.
Dust it and everything.
but everything's got like in cases, so it kind of
Oh,
helps
okay.
the dust a little bit better. But some
Mm-hmm.
of the figures don't have cases. But yeah, I know you probably have a terrible time dusting too. I mean, he's got a great collection too, and it's got to be. I mean, it's so hard to dust that stuff.
Oh yeah, but then do you put your records in the washing machine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tell you, a neat thing. This is actually really great for
Okay,
for
let's
like dusting collectibles is stuff like this, which is
Oh,
the,
the air.
yeah, like the
Canned air.
airspray stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you just put you buy this. Here's the
little
Yeah.
hose there.
Dust your fine porcelain figurines with that stuff, and then when they fly off the shelf and hit the floor and break, you don't have to dust them anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
But
So
no,
is
if
that
you back up and spray, I use this and it actually works really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Recommended by Beatle Brad.
cool?
Good for huffing too.
Yeah,
Yes, this is true.
but yeah, I mean, I have blown stuff over and all that, but it's if you're kind of have an knack to doing it, you move quickly, spraying it. Yeah.
You know what show came on my TV yesterday morning? Alf. I never
really?
changed it so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I says, I am not sitting through an episode of Alf. Boom. You're out of here. I would rather watch Press Your Luck.
Yeah.
Then Elf.
Yeah.
No whammies, no whammies.
Big back, no whammy, stop. I would rather watch that than Alf. Oh, Alf, get out of here. Jeez.
Not to change the subject, but boy, I sure had a lousy day.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! What?
sorry.
Well, tell us about it, then.
I thought you never asked.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got my phone. This is what I do my videos on and everything. Well, my phone crashed.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm completely crashed, and it's not that old of a phone. It's only 6 or 8 months old, and so I took it to where I bought it, and they said, "Oh, well, you have to take it to the to Best Buy." So I figured, well, okay, I'll go to Best Buy. So I went to Best Buy, and they said, "No, we don't really work on those anymore. Your best option is to go to the Apple Store."
Oh wow!
Ugh. So I got to the Apple Store, and everybody in the country's there. I mean, they're seriously my weight.
Yeah, go to the Genius Bar.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's like, well, I'm going to go to dinner and lunch and breakfast, and I'll check back tomorrow. But I mean, they got me in, but it took forever, and they completely erased my whole phone. I mean, they took
Whoa!
all the apps, everything, and it took 2 hours to erase
No.
everything.
Oh, he's Appless.
Yeah,
No.
so I've got
Oh.
nothing. And then they
Oh.
rebooted it. They rebooted it all, and I still have the same problem as I just found out probably 30 minutes ago. And I'm like,
So you've got to go back to the Genius Bar tomorrow.
oh, I do, and I'm so upset because I tried to get on YouTube, and my channel's gone.
Oh.
All the videos I've already pre-shot a bunch
Oh
of videos.
no! Oh no!
Mm.
He's lost
So-
his videos. Oh
Yeah, I'm just like, oh no. I've done 7 videos ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
no. Yeah, but they're all erased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So now me and Brad both have phone problems. 'Cause, I got a new phone they made me, and I can't get it activated. It won't activate.
oh, really? I
Yeah,
don't think the word is activate. I think it's aggravate.
well,
Well,
I
Brad,
can't activate it. So
Sounds right.
I couldn't even pay my bill. I had to upgrade my phone. They wouldn't even let me pay my bill. They just stopped. No, you have. So I went no internet for a couple days. My phone finally comes. I spend 2 days. Finally, I take it to my sister's boyfriend who knows about this stuff, and he thought he got it done. And then I come home and it's still not activated, but at least I got my bill paid. So I'm using my old phone.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh wow. Oh no.
And my new phone is just sitting there, and I'm like, whatever. I don't know.
How do you like your new computer?
I still haven't done anything. It's still in a box because until I get this, because I use my phone for internet. So until I
Mhm.
get that straightened out, there's no point in
Yeah.
even,
oh, you
you
can
know.
do solitaire. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, I can do that on. I can do that on my. I got a 37-inch monitor. I'm staring at. I can do that on that.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, anyway, Mr. Beatles Pro wants to know, hey, Brad, don't you back your phone up on your computer?
Yeah, I do, but
Just not today.
not the last 7 videos I didn't because I've kind of on a roll shooting them,
Mhm.
and I was kind of doing that with my but yeah, I've got the rest of them backed up, but the last 7, and you know how you kind of get a little confident, and I guess I got too confident, and
Yeah.
yeah, and now I'm trying to think. Well, okay, what did I show in the last 7 episodes videos?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have to remember.
Oh,
I'm
it's time for a musical interlude.
Is that your new child?
I, yes,
Yeah,
pretty
that's a
fuzzy.
that's yeah, that's the other one was kind of was it demonic snowman or whatever it was.
Oh
That's
yeah, we
good.
had to close
Yeah,
our eyes with that one.
yeah, yeah.
Tim has son of scary.
Yeah, son of scary one.
He's reaching for it now.
Yeah.
Go, Tim, go.
Yeah. I kept him. I kept him exactly. It
Uh-huh.
was.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh,
There you
that's
Make,
great.
go.
make the bad snowman go away.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mick wants to ask Brad, why didn't you upload the videos and make them private until you released them?
Because I didn't think of that.
Okay. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I should have done that, but yeah,
Yeah.
There's
after the
a,
fact, it's one of those. It's like I think of all kinds of things that I should have done.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of woulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
Like, oh, why did I buy that?
Yeah.
Especially that one. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. I never should have married my wife. Yeah.
All that. Yeah. There's a whole list of coulda, shoulda, woulda, whatever. Yeah.
I'm here all night, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody remember Reach
Should
for
have
the
not
Top?
bid on that. No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another.
Now, Reach
Reach
for
for
the
the
Top. That was a snore fest. That was
I
like
don't.
high
I don't
school
remember it.
kids doing. What, see, that's the Canadian version. The American one was. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't remember. But yeah, it's like high school kids, trying to beat each other to see how smart they are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I have no
College,
idea.
college bowl, college bowl,
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I've heard of it.
yeah,
college
well, I don't
bowl.
know what that is either.
Mhm.
Yeah, whatever. Uh, thank you, Ollie.
Come on.
Okay,
Okay.
whatever that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Okay. So funny, I forgot to laugh.
Somebody asked earlier how much money we have in our stereo.
stereo.
I'd like to answer that.
Ah!
Not that much.
Ooh.
I used to. When I was younger, I had an expensive stereo, but not in a long time. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, really wake up to something like that. Yeah.
Uh,
Wow.
that's one of my favorites, though. That one's
It
not
is.
going away. That one's
That's a
not
classic.
going.
That's a
Glad you
classic.
don't get flagged for that one because that's a
Yeah.
classic.
No, I got rid of Soylent Green. I got rid of Kramer and his cigarette and all that kind of stuff. But that one stays. that
Yeah.
one.
What about our faithful singer that sings so well? Do you get to keep that one?
Oh yeah, he's still around. Oh yeah.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
That's great. My favorite part of that is I love the guy playing the guitar because he's looking at him like, "Are you done yet? Are you done?"
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
I
definitely,
love watching the guitar
that
player.
looks like the puppet version of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No, you can't. No.
I like the one where you got him singing like opera. That one, that's
Yeah.
about. I prefer
Oh.
that version.
Where's that? Just tell Jeff an hour ago. I said, I've got so many. It's like I got to scroll through them.
Yeah. That's great. I wish he'd come on your channel. That'd be great.
No,
He used-
I leave. I've told Doc he comes on, I'm out of here at this point.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We were friends once upon a time, and he's done
Wow.
enough where I just rather
We
not.
lost
be.
a few viewers because of that.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
They left. Come back. Come
We're
back.
so sorry, Uncle Albert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's had enough chances.
Yeah, he has. He's had a bunch of them. I mean, I don't. Does he still have a channel though, or?
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
I unsubscribed a long time ago, and I'll never.
Sometimes
subscribe.
he drinks Dr. Pepper strawberry floats or something.
I'm not one of these people that I have to know what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
I have to know what IR is doing or any of these other. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't ever watch the
Don't
videos
care.
and see what they're up to. I just don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. Oh, and in fact, I had a run-in with one of the bad guys yesterday on friggin' Psycho Platter. I was just chatting away, and he shows a Doctor Who something, and I make a Doctor Who comment, and Mr. Bad Guy comes in and Tim Allen, we're talking about baseball, not Doctor Who. Meanwhile, the host of the show is showing a Doctor Who thing. And I got so pissed off. I just said, that's okay. I'll just leave. And I left. And I felt sorry for Paul because Paul doesn't get that many viewers and everything. But he's going to let his friggin' people do this kind of shit. Then he deserves it. I'm sorry. I don't need that kind of shit.
Yeah.
There's the word again.
There it is.
The word of the day. Everybody scream.
You mute that for a minute. Yeah. It's okay. Take your kitties to bed. Well, they should.
I usually don't swear, but that kind of stuff just teases me off.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Too much.
I don't need it.
I agree.
I've cut back on watching a lot of people because a lot of their channels have changed so that they're just almost a waste of time. But what they
Some of them started eating cereal and stuff.
I know. drinking soda pop and that kind of stuff.
There are probably in the vinyl community less than half a dozen channels that I watch regularly. Anyway.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I watch a lot of other things. I watch other
Yeah.
things that are interesting that don't get involved in anything except what they're doing. Imagine that. Imagine having a channel that focuses on one thing and that's what you do. Imagine. I wish the vinyl community would have more channels like that, but they don't. Everybody's in everybody's business instead of just
The occasional
focusing on what
swear
they're
is
supposed
good.
to focus on.
Yeah,
Okay, Holly, but some people, no.
yeah.
There's some YouTube
It's a
fights I
family
stay out
show.
of those too. There's all kinds of stuff going on around right now, but I try to stay out of the fights. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Well, I completely stay out of it. I just know.
I did
not
too.
interested.
I did too.
Not interested. Not interested in any negativity whatsoever. There's
Yeah.
plenty of negativity in the world. You don't need to bring it with you on whatever
This
you're
is
doing.
true.
If I want to do all that, I'll just watch the nightly news. That's got enough negativity.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
this is true.
No,
Oh,
no
forgot
thanks.
to watch to see if Donald Trump turned himself in today.
Oh,
I forgot to look. He was supposed to show up in Georgia and turn himself in.
Don't know. Don't
Oh,
know.
it's probably on YouTube somewhere anyway.
Yeah.
I don't. Again, I don't want to talk politics. I don't want to, because you're
Right.
never going to agree.
This is
Right.
real life right here.
Everybody is either all the way to the left or all the way to the right these days. There's nobody in the middle. So you're never going to change anybody's mind. So why talk about it? Just
Yeah.
Don't go change
Okay.
it.
Well,
Try to please me.
So Trump is incarcerated now, or he's going to be sentenced or something? Was the trial or something?
yeah.
No, I'm running for president. Oh, thank
thank
you. We love you too.
Thank you, Ollie.
Yes.
It's just depressing,
Yeah, you're right.
That's all. I just
Mhm.
turn on something else.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
real life. Talking
Yeah.
about life.
Talking
Talking about homes and yo-yo.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, and Beatle stuff, and how do you
Beatle
clean your
stuff. Clean your stuff.
Yes. Parker Lewis
And-
can't lose.
Oh, and DVDs.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
I think I have some jealous people out there
Oh, they don't have Parker Lewis?
that don't have Parker Lewis.
I looked for that for years and I gave up on it. I just decided that it never came out.
Yeah, go check your Big Lot store if you got one.
My Big Lots hasn't had anything in. I mean, they keep clearing stuff out and putting it for like 75% off, but they haven't gotten anything new in ages.
My
Kid
Big Lots.
box set of Magilla Gorilla for
Wow.
what did you say?
My Big Lots has got 185 of Little House on the Prairie. It's still there.
Mine literally 75% of the racks on its little kiosk thing that it has are empty.
Wow.
I wish they would decide that they don't want their vinyl anymore and mark that down 75%. There's a record or two I'd buy of that, but other than that.
Okay.
Trump posted bail. He was there less than an hour. Wow.
Okay.
Huh.
I just,
I tell you, if anything happened to any of the four of us, none of us would have bail money.
yeah.
Parker Lewis was one of the first Fox shows when they started.
Oh,
the
okay. Back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, so whenever Fox started in the 80s, I guess.
Yeah. They had all those weird little shows.
Yeah, it was one of the Sunday night shows, along with the Simpsons and whatever else they had at that point.
They had a really funny sketch comedy show on Fox back in the early days called The Edge.
Don't remember that.
Everybody remembers The Edge.
No, I don't remember that.
It was really funny.
The Simpsons, Married with Children, and Parker Lewis with three of the shows.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And what's your face said that The Simpsons came out of?
The Tracy Ullman Show. It
Tracy
did.
Ullman.
Yeah, I was going to say Tracy Ullman.
It definitely came out of the Tracy Ullman Show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Which
like,
was
all
another
the very
Friday.
early Fox
That was a
stuff.
Fox show, but that was really early Fox
Mhm.
show.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure the Edge was
here we
too.
go. Herman's Head.
Herman's Head. Okay.
Herman's Head.
Oh, I
Remember that
remember
one?
Herman's Head. Yeah, yeah.
I think that lasted about 2 or 3 seasons, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
I think he's a jerk. Always have. Try to get a president who isn't 80. Simple stuff.
Okay.
So there.
I'll let them fight over it. I'm gonna
There
sit
you
there.
go.
I'm gonna stand there and watch. You know.
I know. I'll go back and watch Press Your Luck.
Yeah.
Just enjoy life and spin your records. That's
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true. Grab your
Watch
Neil
Laser
Sedaka.
Well, I
Look
wouldn't
it up
go
if
that.
you do.
I wouldn't go that far.
Ooh,
Watch.
Oh
Watch
yeah,
Laser.
yeah. Just be careful.
let's
Not be in a
reach
fighting
over here.
mood.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Albert
him.
Lee.
Oh, I used to
Jim
buy those for
Deaver.
my grandmother.
Oh
My
wow.
grandmother.
Everything is beautiful.
My grandmother loved Jim Neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only have one Jim Neighbors album. I'll never have any more, and it's
Mhm.
his first one, his Gomer Pyle record. That's the only
Yeah.
one.
Hi, Penny Lane.
Hello, Penny
Hello.
Lane. I have
Hey,
to.
Penny Lane.
I have to scroll.
So what happens?
Oh, what? At the end of Penny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did she get stuck into the mirror or something?
that's
Yeah.
the
That's
mirror
something else.
episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, it was
Yeah.
just wash day. It was wash day, and it was Penny's
Oh.
turn to do the laundry.
I don't
Okay.
have the picture. I don't have the picture down here. I'd have to show it to you. I have to go dig it out. But I got pictures of Jim Neighbors and I because I knew Jim.
Oh, yeah. He was a nice guy.
Yeah, he was a real
Mhm.
nice guy. He's real
Yeah.
friendly. I mean, yeah, he's
Mhm.
great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, him
Yeah.
and Rock Hudson. After
Yeah.
45 years of collecting, it's finally nice to have the time
Yeah.
to enjoy.
Yeah.
How do you clean your collection? Or is that what
He
you
just
do?
got
all
her
day?
duster and, yeah.
After 45 years, it'd probably have to be pretty dirty.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got a small duster to do it though. That's definitely the way to do it. So,
Hooterville. What? No.
And what is her name?
What? Hooterville? What?
Well, no. Brad said he had a small duster, and what was her name?
Oh, you want to know what the?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up with me?
Oh,
It's like the
Oh,
crash dummies.
Yeah.
Dusters were pretty big.
Mm-hmm. They were.
Ah!
There's one.
That's not
Yeah.
the one I want. That's not the
No.
one I want.
And now for the hearing impaired.
Yes.
That Beatle Pro again?
Oh yeah, probably so.
He's to clean. He's got 2 rooms now, right?
That's true. Mm-hmm.
I think he's got 2 rooms now. So like,
That's,
Brad only has 1 room, right?
well, that and the train room, which is all Beatles.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
1 room of Beatles stuff.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
one room. Yeah,
I think Beatles Pro has 2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Takes them 4 days.
If I had two
My
rooms
wife's
full of
like,
Beatles
no, only one room. You're not getting 6 rooms.
Jeff doesn't,
No,
Jeff doesn't
no.
want to.
don't want the responsibility. Okay.
You look like you could be a president.
Yeah, but no. Thanks,
No.
but no thanks.
Okay, Jeff, no president for Jeff.
No.
Jeff for president.
No.
There you go.
See, that's why this show is so much fun.
Yes, it is.
I liked all the little back in, Tim will know about. I mean, you guys might know about him too. When they did Ringo for president and had all the different people like Cher singing, and all
Oh
that.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those were great. Those were really
Mhm.
funny. Ringo for president and all this. They were hilarious songs back in '64.
Yeah, she was like 15.
Yeah. No, those were
2
fun.
rooms, a hallway, and posters in our
In her
bedroom.
bedroom, like those. Yeah.
I don't think
Ready
Beatle
for
Pro
you with
saw it. Beatle Pro didn't get to see this, but yeah, I'll
No.
show this again for
That's
Beatle.
a nice one.
Yeah, he'll
Those-
like this.
I see those on eBay once in a while, and they get sold awful quick.
Really? What do they
Yeah.
go for on eBay?
Oh, probably around 50. I
Really?
saw one for Revolver, original
Oh
60.
yeah.
Yeah, and I, and it was gone. So
I don't have any posters that old. 73 is the oldest poster.
I got a
have.
couple in my bedroom, but that's okay.
I've got stacks of posters that I've never even shown. I mean, I just don't feel like getting them out.
Mhm.
Well, I will have. I got coming up. Excuse the pun. Paul
Mhm.
McCartney. McCartney 2 coming up.
Oh.
And there's a couple. I got several posters for that one. That are promotional.
I've got 2 Wings Over America, or no, Wings at the Speed of Sound posters.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are neat. Yeah. You got one framed. I know that.
I got 2 of them framed. One, I'm not even sure. It's framed, but it's not like I keep posters behind other posters in frames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure where one of them is. I just know I have it. It's in a frame somewhere.
Yeah.
Where's my Brady Bunch?
There's a
Yeah,
guy
I have
on eBay.
one. I have one for the first 4 Capitol albums on CD. I picked it up
200. You should have had a contest.
Yeah.
Guess how many?
I think I've shown you guys, but my oldest poster is I have an original UK poster for 62 to 66 and 67 to 70.
Oh, from 70.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
that's cool.
Yeah.
That's my
I'm
oldest.
trying to get a reissue poster of that, and they're getting some of those things are getting up there in price.
Just trying to find my
but this is an original UK poster.
Oh, from the 70s. Yeah.
It's from 73. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So that hangs. You don't see it. That hangs in my red room, but the camera's sitting like right in front of it, so you don't see it. The camera's pointing the other way, and you don't see it.
We missed that one.
Now I also have a John Lennon lithograph. That might be worth something. I have no idea. I bought this at the outlet stores in Washington D.C. They had this place with posters, and it was like it was a place that had genuine stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We discounted it. Probably like $20 or something like that.
Wow. Those
that.
lithographs on eBay are selling for.
It's an original drawing, and it's also like embossed, like parts of it are raised and stuff. I mean, it's not just a poster. It's pretty cool.
That's a bargain.
Yeah, that hangs next to my 62 to 66 and 67 to 70.
That's neat.
And I have a Russian poster and
for
the Russian album, and I don't know. I might have an Unplugged poster.
Yeah, I had one for the John Lennon collection when it came out in '81. The Day-Six album.
I was working in a record store in the mid '80s, so anything that came out,
and you got freebies.
A good shot at getting
Yeah.
Tim's like, that'll never make it on the wall for promotion. Right. That's going to the back of the car.
Yeah, my John Lennon collection poster fell apart. So I bought it. When the album came out, I found a promo poster in Oklahoma City, and I was able to take it home. So
I might have told you guys this. I had a friend, John, that had a record store, and he moved. He left his record store, and him and his wife and his kids took off. I don't know if he owed a lot of money or what the hell. And he gave me like $100 and asked me to clean out what was left of his record store so that he could get his deposit back. So I went through and I vacuumed everything, and there was this closet in the back that needed emptying. And I go in this closet, and there's posters, and there's posters, and that's where I got my 62 to 66 posters.
Bet your eyes lit up.
My Wings posters from the 70s all came from this. I took out a roll of posters. I rolled them all together, and the thing was like this. I was like, this is. I don't have a lot of them now. But
your eyes lit up when you saw them too.
Really cool. Well, especially the Beatles one. I knew, but even then, this was in the late '80s. But even by then, that poster had some value.
Yeah.
Holy crap! So I rolled all the posters up nice, and I did a good job.
They may be valuable, some of them.
217 posters Beatles Pro has, roughly 200 are promos.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
most of mine are. I mean, mine are promos. I mean, that's what my.
Yeah.
They're
I think
promos that were
most
given
of
to
mine.
record stores or
I've
whatever.
I've even got one that's probably about the size of that back door of the Ruddles promo poster, and pretty much all mine are promos as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if I still have it or what kind of condition it's in. If I do, because it was huge, I don't know where I would have stored it if I still have it. But I got a UK Bengals poster that I think is 4 by 6 feet.
Mhm.
The thing is just giant.
wow.
But I don't even know if I still have it. And that was a promo poster. That was
Yeah, those are cool to get, the promo posters, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I got a lot of flats too. Flats I just keep stored in the back of the appropriate album they belong to.
Mhm.
And then they're nice and safe.
So I know Beatle Pro's got a bunch of them. I mean, they're getting harder to find. I mean, I've got
Yeah, they're going up in value. Yeah.
They'll just reprint them.
I tell you, there's nothing worse than tearing one of them. I did that about a month ago.
Well, Ollie, there is a charitable foundation for all these things. It's called Brad's House.
Yeah.
That's right.
From all to Brad. Yeah.
And the thing is, too, that when people go into his house, they come out saying,
Yeah, really. That's true.
This is true.
We'll have to get Doc over here.
Danny Ambrosi is out there. Hey,
Hello. Hey, Danny. What's up?
Speaking
Hello,
of a
Danny.
madhouse, hello, Danny.
Danny, yeah, Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Hello. Hey. Computer's getting slow.
Yeah.
We're going to be done in about 10 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Taking off in a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So supposed to be a storm coming, but I haven't seen anything flashing.
I don't hear any thunder or anything.
We were supposed to get rain last night. It was supposed to last all day today. We had a little bit of sprinkles here and there today. That's it.
No, we had overnight rain. It flooded the place.
Wow, really?
6 inches of rain, yeah. So Detroit Freeway flooded.
The guy's our weatherman here in town. Seriously, his name is Larry Sprinkle.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hired. He's hired.
He should have had that job. I mean, that's perfect for a weatherman. It's seriously, his name's Larry Sprinkle.
Yeah.
He's with he came over and spent time with my dad when my dad got
ready to pass.
You
know Larry Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just realized I haven't done this today. So.
Oh. I gotta grab mine.
My Partridge Family. Where did
go? Partridge Family.
Partridge Family.
Okay. We'll give you a minute.
I got brainwashed. Must show Partridge Family.
There we go. Hey.
Partridge Family, yes.
There you go. Christmas record.
Big fans of the Partridge Family.
With the card.
And the cool thing about this one, it comes with what's called a record.
Hey, from Bill. The Bell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
The Christmas song is actually pretty good, I think.
Yes. It's coming,
I don't know if
Doc.
anybody's ever covered it, but somebody should. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Like when I saw it at the 6 o'clock news, it looked like one big massive red blot. It's coming this way. It's going to be here at 8 o'clock. Well, it's almost 10 now.
Yeah, it's kind of late, but it's coming for you, Doc.
It's coming for me.
Yeah.
It's coming. I know.
It's like where I am. The weather forecaster said, "Well, it's going to be a little cooler. It's going to be 90 tomorrow." Oh gosh, that's sweater weather.
Yeah.
Wow. Get your sweater out. 90.
Mhm.
Brad, while I've got you here, I don't know if I've ever showed you these. I've showed everybody else, but I don't know if you've ever been here when I've showed these.
Oh
If you
wow.
have, just say so. Do you know what these are?
Oh yeah, those are the Russian ones.
Yeah. I have the first two 45s ever released in Russia. That's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the other one. I
Yep.
love the picture sleeves. It's got nothing to do with anything,
I know.
you
I
know,
often wondered why that for a picture.
because they were illegal. So they just put, this reminds me of the Dark Horse logo for some reason. I don't
It
know
does a
Yeah.
little
why.
bit, yeah.
But
That one
Oh,
I don't have.
country.
I have the
and
other
this
two, but
one's a
not
little
that one.
later, and
Mm-hmm.
this one's a little later. The first two I showed were the first two they ever released in Russia, and one of
Mm-hmm.
these is 74 and one's 75. The first two singles in Russia didn't come out till 72. Um,
That
but
last
yeah,
one I've never seen before.
yeah, Russian.
Wow.
I
I haven't
got them
seen that.
from a guy in Russia. I got all of these for like I think $25 or something like that shipped from Russia.
Yikes. Yikes. Nice.
So yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, I have Russian singles.
Yeah, those are cool. Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Breaking
Good
news. It's time
year
to go back
too.
to the weather,
I mean,
guys.
Breaking news, what?
It was 100 degrees down in Beatle Pro country.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most of them are EPs, and one of the songs on one of the EPs is "With a Little Help from My Friends," and
Oh,
it
yeah.
literally just starts with "What would you think?" It
Oh,
just starts
yeah.
right there.
Mm.
I'm like, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a different
That's,
mix. Yeah.
I like the Russian press. I mean, like do you have the Let It Be one? It looks like they've been sitting in tanning booths. I mean, I love the Let It Be cover of the Russian
I
one.
I don't even know what I have anymore. I need to look and see what I have.
It looks like they've been sitting in a tanning booth for because they're all red
I
as can
might.
be.
I know I have Rubber Soul. I know I have A Hard Day's Night. Think I have For Sale. I know I have a White Album. I have the double of Sergeant Pepper and Revolver. I know I have that one.
That's really. I mean, I've got that as well. But boy, the price of that now is really going up. Have you seen the price
Really?
of that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! It's like a house payment.
And I don't know. I have a collection, an only Russian collection. Maybe I have two only Russian collections, and I don't remember what else I have. Those are the ones I'm sure I have.
Yeah, I love them. I think they're fun to have.
Yeah.
You know what else is fun to have?
What do you have?
Mission accomplished.
One of these.
FAB.
Fat for 90, large bites, new harsh lolly.
Especially for girls.
Luscious strawberry vanilla flavors.
Smooth choc coating, crunchy, hundreds and thousands. Definitely fab for sixpence.
On sale now. Let's go get one.
Can
It's the
How
anyone
one.
did she take a bite out of that?
thing?
Mm.
Yeah.
I could never understand what Lady Penelope talked about.
Are we off the air now?
No.
Another
We have-
5 minutes
have-
roughly.
5 minutes to go.
Ah, ah.
Yeah. We're gonna have bad dreams tonight. Yeah.
Is it gone?
Not yet.
It's,
We have to dance first. Ring it,
Rock and roll.
ring it, baby.
Rock and roll.
Oh
And
yeah.
they said it with the last.
Hmm.
That last
Oh,
5
come
minutes.
on, you're here. No, we don't sing here. No.
No, we don't sing.
No, we
don't.
want to keep our viewers. We don't want to sing.
I don't
Right.
have many left. Maybe it doesn't really matter. You know, whatever.
Mm.
I don't know. Let's sing something off the Neil Sedaka songbook.
Oh, that's all the time we got.
The doo doo dum dooby doo dum dum. Comma dum dooby doo. Yeah.
Jolly faced creature is
Yeah.
coming to get you. Oh yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
All these things sound the same. You know, Doobie
I'm
doobie
melting.
down, whatever.
Yes.
I'm melting.
Oh, time. Tom's Vinyl
Oh,
Shack. Sing us hermits.
Annie Ann.
I can't think of one. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we're humming. Is that good enough, Tom? Da, 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 da,
Let
da,
Jeff do it.
No, we're not.
da, 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 da,
I can name that tune in 16 notes.
yeah, and
Yes.
16 hums. Da,
16
da, 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 da. Da 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 boom 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 boom.
There you go.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Here's
I
here's
even see that tune is back in the afternoons, but I'm not gonna
Oh, good. That's
oh,
good.
on Fox. Is
here's something
anybody gonna
here's
pick
something
up a
very,
spare?
very rare. Still in the original bag.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Still in the original bag.
What?
Oh!
Oh!
Let's see.
Free the
finally-
bean!
I'm hunting.
Mine.
Give me a second. I'm hunting.
Yeah, mine is. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
I'm
Free the
finally a
bean.
Now,
part of the
now,
bean
now
crowd.
mine is an original. No, no.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh,
oh yeah.
first pressing.
Mine
Yeah.
was made last week. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was a weird too. Yeah.
First pressing, yes.
Yes.
There we
That's
go.
right. Mine's the 700th pressing.
And
Yeah.
and just for him, because I know he's creating.
Yes.
Life is now good.
I
It
know.
is.
Life now complete.
Hopefully
can't
by the
understand
end of the weekend, people, there'll be a new episode of the Snap Crackle Pop
Ah,
Vinyl.
there you go.
Good.
Thank you again,
Oh, yes,
Robert S.
in the
for
car.
sending this to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cool.
Well,
Well, we have a couple of minutes left to go. Hope you enjoy the
No.
show.
I'll
And
be
come back
here.
Sunday. We'll be back Sunday.
Oh, Robert S. is there. Thank you, Robert S.
Robert,
Thank you. Thank
You've
you.
been watching. Yes.
there you go, Robert. Robert S. Robert
Just
S.
a
Thank
little bit
you.
left.
Bean.
Just
Yep.
another slurp or two. Most of
Thank you, Robert S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Robert S. was my sponsor for getting that. Good old Robert S.
He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
He's,
Yes.
he's a good boy. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to save a couple minutes here and hit the end broadcast button.
Okay.
Okay. So
See you
Bye,
Sunday.
everyone.
hello, everybody in YouTube land. Good night.
Bye. Good
Bye.
night.
See you on Sunday.
Later.
Bye.
Later.
Crackle
Bye.
Pop. Yeah. Where is this?
Real
Soon.
Bye.